The German Shorthaired Pointers have brains. They are a working dog. You can do agility, obedience, flyball, karting, canicross. They're an all-round dog. I've had the breed for 45 years. I've bred 22 litters, 25 champions.
The German Shorthaired Pointer is one of the dogs that has actually really increased in popularity over the recent years. Very popular dog now in the working communities. Quite a large dog and quite boisterous, do need a lot of exercise, so you shouldn't get one if you're going to think about shutting it up for most of the day. They're a dog that needs really a couple of hours exercise a day. So active dog, ideal for the active family.
They have a very even temperament as a rule. They're very biddable, but they have to be trained. Without training, they can be extremely destructive.
It's a gundog. It's from the HPR group, which stands for Hunt, Point, Retrieve. So you've got a working dog with a work ethic. So you need to start your training as a puppy and teach it the things that you want it to learn. Otherwise it might do things that it wants to learn, such as picking everything up. Shoes, dirty underwear are a favourite. So when it picks something up like that, the last thing you want to do is snatch it from it. Otherwise you can teach it to guard it or even run off with it, which is an even greater game. So when it picks something up, you want to be thinking, well done, thank you very much. Can I have it? And swapping it for something else. That way you get the dog working with its instincts and working with you rather than against you.
They have to have mental stimulation. They're not a lap dog. They're not a dog you can leave and do nothing with. They need to use their brains. So it's no use having one if you want a house pet. They've got to get out. They've got to do something.
German Shorthaired Pointers, lovely looking dogs. They are a working breed, so they do have high exercise demands. We would look to rehome one with a very active family who have the time, energy and commitment for them.
The more exercise you give them, the more they want. So it's regular and routine. Take them out in the morning, half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, the same again at night. Take them out all day, they'll expect to go out all day. You can't tire them out. They're people dogs. They're much happier lying at your feet than being shut in the kitchen. I can't say this, but you go to the toilet and 3 dogs go with you. They're very much a companion dog as well as a working dog. And they're good with families. They love children. I've got people with my dogs in their 70s, providing they can get out and exercise them, they're fine. A horse's currycomb's the best thing to use, and I use a pair of tights to put the polish on. Literally just put a tight on your hand or a sock or a glove, anything, and just smooth it over your dog, and that puts the shine on the coat. They're oily coats, so very little grooming needed. They're a lazy man's dog in that respect. They only molt about once a year. The main thing is to keep them out of the sun. They love to lie in the sun, but it tends to bleach the coats. But apart from that, nothing. They're waterproof coats. You can put one in water and it'll come out, shake, and it's dry. They can't keep out of water. You take them to the seaside. We've been to the south coast and you find the dogs heading for the Isle of Wight. There are very few health issues. Most breeders will have the dogs x-rayed for hip dysplasia. The mean average for the breed's 10, which is pretty good. Entropion used to be in the breed, which is an eye condition where the eyelids turn inwards. That's pretty well died out. It does occur occasionally, but most breeders know the lines where they come from. They're all heart tested and mean heart scores are usually 0 or 1, so they're clear heart scores. Epilepsy used to be around. Again, it's pretty well been bred out. Most German Pointer breeders have been very careful. It tends to be the pet owners, what I call pocket money breeders, that don't bother. So it's always better to go to a breeder and really find out what's behind your dogs.